G'day everybody, welcome back to Starfield, where we are currently exploring Ryujin Tower, and we're essentially here just sort of seeing who's available to talk to us and who's available to give us anything interesting to do. Obviously keen on trying to pick up a few side quests here and there where possible. And yeah, we've spoken to quite a few different execs.
Got my eye
nothing really interesting so far, but let's continue.
Looking for new and exotic flavors to use in future blends.
Let's continue our exploration a little bit here. So this is Nancy Ellicott, I guess. She works for Tranquility.
There's nothing like the smell of lemon verbena.
What's a blend master?
I'm responsible for monitoring our product's quality to make sure every cup of tea that we deliver is perfect. I'm also the lucky soul who gets to come up with new blends for Tranquility to produce and sell. It's the best part of my job. Are you looking to buy any tea today? I'm happy to make a recommendation.
What's your favorite?
It is difficult to pick. I think I'm the most proud of the Dynastic Blend Green Tea. The flavor profile is elegant and refined without any of the bitterness and... Oh gosh, listen to me going on. I'll spare you and stop there.
What do you have that'll give me some energy?
I'd recommend our Sunray tea, our Dynastic blend, or our black teas. Our office administrator swears by the Sunray tea. She insists it's better than Terra Brew for a jolt of energy in the morning.
Fair enough. Well, that's all I needed.
Thanks for visiting.
Cool. Again, still no side quests here. It seems like a very out of place room. A little bit ominous as well. Anyway, I'll leave it be for now. Can't interact with the computer.
It always smells so nice in here. I can't recommend Tranquility's lemon tea highly enough.
Don't cause any trouble.
Hello. Welcome to the office.
Alright, well, there doesn't seem to be anyone of interest here in Tranquility. No one worth speaking to and who's gonna potentially give us stuff to do. Let's just look around a tiny little bit more.
I wish the people here were a bit more informed.
Lendl Green.
So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Are drone machines the best in the galaxy?
I don't know the first thing about robots.
Well, there's still plenty of time for you to learn. Coming to a showroom like this is really the first step. That's how they got me, anyway. My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lendl Green. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfreight Logistics. But outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured this was a good career change.
Fair enough. What does certs and acquisitions involve?
I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed, just to be sure the model we're buying matches industry specifications. Once the sale goes through, we integrate the robots with our human crews. If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the older Model A's will last a very long time.
Okay. What's Starfreight Logistics?
We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hope Techs of the world. But what we lack in size, we make up for in quality. You think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure every bot he buys is up to standard? Not a chance.
What was your previous job?
I played professional bat ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown team in Aquila City. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and I had to retire early. They say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given me a second life.
Cool. I wonder if this is a bit of a nod to arrow in the knee sort of thing going on in Skyrim.
I'll see you around.
But apparently, taking an arrow to the knee also has like another meaning, which is, I think, to settle down and like get married, have children. I don't know why they would say arrow in the knee, but anyway. We've spoken to Robert.
Woo, my kids would get a kick out of all these robots.
Yes, apparently this is some kind of
Seems like a tough gig.
a display area or something like that, right? So all these different robots. Apparently we can activate this one. Okay, it doesn't exactly do too much.
No way I'm getting all this done by tonight.
Alright, well, I don't think there's really anyone or anything to do here, aside from just meeting the odd people here and there, and them sort of telling us about their passions and stuff. Okay, there's a vent there, so if we do end up infiltrating Ryujin Industries for whatever reason, we know where to go. So, anyway, let's get moving, and I'm thinking in this episode we'll try to get a hold of another power. So we're gonna go out and see if we can go to another temple. And in addition to that, well, we do have something that's been sort of sitting here for a while, which is to deliver the 2000 aluminium for Inaya Raymond. And I don't even know if we do have 2000 aluminium just yet, but we could always just hopefully deliver drips and drabs of it. We do also have, obviously, the pirate stuff to continue, so we could go back to the UC Vigilance and hand in some more evidence and, you know, I guess proceed on that front. We did pick up the board mission the other episode as well, so that might be good. But anyway, let's get to one of our powers here. So Altair 4C is the next one. So let's set a course there. Let's go to Narion first. Oh, okay, out of fuel. Out of fuel range. Let's jump there first. And from here, we should then be able to do the next jump.
Today's not your day.
Spacers, okay. Okay, we do have a civilian, I think, in the midst here. Let's try not to kill the civilian, obviously. Sorry. Very good. All right.
Our collective owes you, stranger. That got a little too exciting back there. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
I'll just take the salvage.
Pick 'em clean, then. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
I don't know. It sounded very confident for being alone out here. Oh, actually there are a few ships. I thought there was just one. Anyway, doesn't matter. We helped them nonetheless. We almost died there. Alright, we need everything apparently. Let's take all of that. Don't really need any of that. Some ship parts would be nice though. So we have used a few. And come to think of it, now I can see the value in going to ship technicians to try and get the ship fixed. 1,000 creds seems to be quite cheap. Alright, I'm not entirely sure if we've looted all of them. Possibly not, but it's okay. I think it's time to move on. So, yeah, let's make our way here to the planet. Let's do a quick scan of the planet first. And, yeah, this is where the anomaly is. We should hopefully be able to find what we need there. Do we have aluminium here? I don't think we do, actually, so... which is a bit of a shame, but... maybe I can check on the ship and see how much aluminium we actually have. Alright, so... resources. Aluminium. We only have 56. That's not much at all. Alright. I've got to make a mental note that I need to be gathering some aluminium whenever possible. Even sort of just mining some aluminium here and there. Alright, so... scanner up. We'll try to scan this planet as well, obviously, for all of the various resources that it might have. Apparently there's 4 different question marks as well that we need to look for. An anomaly there. Okay, but our distortion is coming from this way, so... do we want to go to the anomaly first? Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Okay. Just quickly scan that. Multiple gravitational anomalies converged at this location and remain locked within, or locked with each other. Calamite, I guess? I don't think we need to scan this, though. Alright. So, that's the temple over there. We may as well make our way there, and hopefully we bump into a few other resources on the way. As for some of the other sites that we need to look for, we might have to land in different locations. We're looking for chlorine and still a few other bits and pieces. There's some lead over there. Water. So another anomaly there. I'm hoping that perhaps maybe we can go there as well and see if we can scan it. A couple of anomalies. Okay, our entrance is just over here as well, so convenient. Temple Tau. Alright, let's do our thing here. Do it. Alright, I was expecting to be on top of the I was expecting to be on top of the building there, but or the temple rather. Let's just very quickly take a look at what we got there. Reactive shield. Form a shield of pure cosmic light that can weaken and even reflect enemy projectiles. 60 power. Cost 35 power. Total 60 power. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Let's just do that. See if we can get a flank off. Very good. And another quantum essence. Again, not entirely sure when we'll actually use some quantum essence, but nice to have anyway. Alright, so now that that's done, I think we should make our way to some of these other anomalies. So let's just make our way to the closest one. And yeah, I'm just hoping that maybe we'll find new things to scan, both there and on the way. Did we get chlorine already? Ah, okay, yes, I guess we did. Just looking for water now. There we go. So that's all of the resources, just need to find all of the other points of interest, I suppose. Okay. We've already scanned this type, I guess, so... It's a shame. At least we found the water. So that one's 1.3 kilometers away. Oh, okay. Big stutter there. God, this thing is actually quite far away, isn't it? I think after this one, we'll go back to the ship and then maybe we'll land in a different position. In fact, we don't even need to go back to the ship, do we? We'll be able to just immediately choose another landing spot. You know, as much as there is a lot of criticism for this game, and there's a few bits and pieces here that are, you know, not very polished, I think it's still quite a beautiful game, if you think about it. Yes, there's a lot of barren landscapes, but I think that's sort of the awful truth about space, isn't it? I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of planets out there that don't really have too much aside from minerals and such. Doesn't make it any less majestic, though, is what I'm trying to say. And I think the game does a pretty good job at capturing that essence, if you will. Okay, so what have we got here? Ice outcropping. What's that? Okay, it must be just a rock pile. A little bit of lead. Yes, we do need it, but I'm not gonna bother for now because I don't have a lot of space to work with. Are we saying that there's nothing to scan here as well, or what's the deal? I thought there would be something to scan. Unless I'm not seeing it. Strange. Okay, well, let's head on over to a different spot. So this is sort of like a frozen wastes or whatever. So yeah, let's go to the hills. See if we can find a few additional points of interest. A structure there, not really interested in the structure. These two might be interesting. Hopefully we can find stuff there. So one theory that I have, guys, about these explosions or earthquakes is that maybe that's a bit of a warning that terramorphs are going to spawn or something. Again, I'm not really basing it off of anything at all, I'm just theorizing. There we go. And the next site is that away. Okay, what's going on here? Looks like a destroyed spaceship or something. Well, not exactly what I was hoping for. Is there anything of interest, though? Not even loot to be had. There's something up there. And there's something here as well. Okay, so we've been to a place like this before, so... maybe we can go further up there. Okay. Whole bunch of... I was gonna say bones, but maybe they're trees. Whoops. Okay. Didn't realize there was a... what is this? Like a tar pit almost. Okay. Skeletal remains. I can only scan one here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, tar pits. The bony remains of extinct animals indicate that at least some life on this planet faced a recent catastrophic end. Okay. Next. I don't think there's really anything nearby. Why don't we head on over to a different location? Hills or frozen plains, more hills. I don't know if there are going to be different types of biomes. Oh, actually, here we go. We've got a swampy area. Maybe we'll have some luck scanning the last thing there. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, which way do we head? Yeah, I think that's the one. Seems to be some kind of structure over there as well. Shallow ecosystems in nutrient-dense pools cycle minerals and remains into the fossiliferous sediments. Alright, well, there we go. We have completely scanned this planet, or surveyed this planet, which is nice. I think the next order of things is for us to go and report to the UC Vigilance. So let's set a course there, and at least get that out of the way, and we'll sort of see what happens next after we do our report here. We also have a little bit of evidence, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's quickly just check on our inventory here. I think maybe we might have a few bits and pieces that we could just store. Actually, my bad. We don't. I thought we had, like, resources or something like that. Okay, let's go to the bridge. I guess this is maybe not even the bridge, it's an operations center, apparently. Let's have a chat with Lieutenant Toft first.
Anything new to report?
I think I've got some evidence for you.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
This recording about the comm spike shows that the UC's got some internal issues going on.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Any other fragments?
That's all I have for now.
All right. Keep up the good work.
You feel like telling me how your time in the well relates to your past experiences with the Crimson Fleet?
Yeah. I figured it was only a matter of time before this came up. The reason I didn't bring up the Crimson Fleet is, well, I was one of them. It's something I'm not exactly proud of.
Yeah, I figured as much. Does the commander know about this?
He knows quite a bit about my journey. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this conversation to him.
Is that why you're so good at monitoring the Crimson Fleet?
I know a great deal about how they operate, what frequencies they use, their encryption techniques, their methods. So, in short, yes.
So we share common ground.
Common ground, but not a common beginning. I was recruited out of New Atlantis by Neva Mora. She said I was making a name for myself, and it caught the fleet's attention. I was thrilled. It was a chance at bigger and better scores and gave me a ticket off-world. Why the heck would I say no?
Why did Neva choose you?
I raised hell on New Atlantis until someone stood up and took notice. And just like Adler Kemp stuck his neck out and vouched for you, someone else in the fleet did the same thing for me. In fact, it was my idea to send you to Sidonia for your first, well, I suppose you call it a mission.
Let me guess, Neva dangled credits in your face?
Of course she did. How else would you get an aspiring criminal to blindly follow you into a life of interstellar crime? They took me in. Delgado ran me through the paces on Suvorov, and before I knew it, I was part of the team. Now I was making some serious money. That apartment I boasted about in New Atlantis became a joke. I even made enough to buy my own ship.
What happened when Delgado brought you down to Suvorov?
What do you think? It's a giant ice ball. I froze my behind off. We spent a while exploring the surface near the lock, while Delgado laid out his spiel about honor among thieves and all that nonsense. Never got a look inside the facility like you did.
Sounds like you were living your best life.
I would have agreed with you back then. But when I think about it, I feel like I'm living my best life right now. Everything changed thanks to Commander Akande. The man basically saved my life. I owe him everything.
He seems to have a knack for changing people's lives.
You don't even know the half of it. Look, I've already said too much. I promised Commander Akande I wouldn't talk to anyone about this. All you need to take away is that I've literally walked a mile in your shoes, and I appreciate the risks that you're taking. Carry through with this mission. I promise you I'll be there every step of the way. Let me know if you need anything else.
Alright.
Back.
Well,
Anything to report?
yes, mission update.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
How's Mast reacting to the whole thing?
As you've probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
What do you mean time is short?
With the acquisition of the comm spike, the fleet is one step closer to Krix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the comm spike.
A cargo ship captain named Huan Daiyu helped me get on the station. Will we be arresting her?
That all depends on what you've brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Oh, I think we may have missed this, guys. Maybe I needed to do a little bit more of a thorough search of her ship while we had the chance. I think that was a really limited amount of time that we had to actually do that. But anyway, Delgado has Jasmine Durand working on the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Generdyne's conduction grid in Neon City is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
What embarrassing mistake?
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the lock, touched off by Jasper Creeks, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy?
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
Pleased to hear that they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Okay, 12,000 credits for that. Nice. So, yeah, it seems like we're still okay to continue with the next part of the pirate mission, and that's okay. We apparently need to go to Neon and I guess do more stealing there. I'm not entirely sure what it's involved. But we do have to go to Madame Sauvage's. I think our contact is waiting for us there. Probably not going to do that right now though, guys, because I feel like we've been doing a lot of the pirate stuff recently, so I think it's time for us to focus our attention a little bit more on other stuff. Now, I think what we might do is actually focus our efforts on finding this aluminium that we need to deliver. It's been long overdue, so that is also a good excuse for us to, I guess, maybe visit the various planets that we might be able to find within all these different systems. So that's probably a good idea to do right now. So we are in Procyon, and let me see here. We're at Procyon 5B. Oh, actually, no, we're at a different location, but there we go. We should be able to make our way to where we need to go and just do a whole bunch of scans, like planetary scans and stuff like that, to tell us whether or not we can actually find the resources that we're looking for. Oh, okay, so apparently there's a power here on Procyon 4. I don't know if I really want to get another power in this episode, but I do want to just quickly scan. Okay, no aluminium here, so I guess we should move on. So Procyon 5 would be a gas giant, and I assume we wouldn't be able to actually land there. So let's go to Procyon 5C. Okay. So I assume by doing this, we should be able to tell what resources are available when we actually land, right? So, I assume we're not going to be able to find what we're looking for. Actually, do we not need to scan these places one by one? That's interesting. Well, we do have aluminium here apparently. Procyon 4A. So we may as well land there. And we'll try and see if we can source all of the aluminium that we need. I'll get Vasco to try and tag along with us. That way he can carry some of that aluminium for us. And yeah, we need a lot, don't we? Alright, let's just land anywhere, really. Preferably where there's still some light. With any luck, we might also be able to get some surveying done. Right. Oh, okay. Well, Vasco's not here, apparently. Where can I find Vasco? Did we leave Vasco somewhere? I don't think we have left Vasco anywhere. I don't think, but I could be wrong. Look, let's try our best to gather up the aluminium that we can find. So this stuff here, where it's sort of marking the ground, I think that's just indicating that you could harvest aluminium from this location if you built a base here. Not exactly what we want to try and do right now. Let's go that way. We'll try and find the aluminium on the way. And hopefully we'll scan this anomaly as well. Okay, let's grab that. Yeah, that's a very, very small amount of aluminium, isn't it? I wonder if we need to perhaps set up a base and actually gather aluminium that way. That could be the answer, guys. And maybe we just need to sort of move around bases. Yeah, 2 aluminium at a time, that's definitely not ideal. The basin left by a massive bolide impact has been refilled with liquids from deep below the surface. Okay. Alright, so considering our issue here, guys, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna try and find where we've set up our base. Is it in the Cheyenne system? Or Maheo, potentially? Yeah, okay. This is where we have our outpost. And we do actually have aluminium here on this planet already, so let me work my way there. And maybe this is a good chance for us to sort of learn a little bit more about gathering resources. So this is extracting chlorine. We've got chlorine down here. So, I guess we're saying that we need to find a little patch where we can extract aluminium. So that might be a bit of a problem. Huh. Or I wonder if it's better if we just go back to that planet before that had aluminium and we can extract that way. Because however way I think about it, we're gonna have to set up another base if we don't want to dismantle this one. Ooh, okay, we've got Starborn. Okay, I'm not really getting anything aside from chlorine in the ground. Oh, okay, well this is definitely a bug. Let's go there. Yeah, we're stuck in the concrete there. Alright, let me try something here. So build. Toggle view. Extractor for... Okay, right. So we can extract chlorine and water. Can we not get aluminium extractors, though? Hmm. Alright. I think I'm gonna go back to Procyon, guys, and I want to see... Okay, we've got Starborn, apparently. Can we face against Starborn, or... okay. They seem a little bit tough to deal with. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we can deal with them, so it's good. Okay, they've just disappeared. I wonder if there's even a way for us to dock with Starborn ships, but anyway. Not exactly where we want to be just yet. So actually might be a bit, like a better idea if we get rid of our energy from EM weapons.
Do you read me? Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute.
I feel like we've met this person before. I have more than enough rocks to offload. I'll help if I
can't
can.
thank you enough. I'm in the market for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now. I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by.
I don't think I have what you're looking for.
I understand. Thanks. I'm going to try my luck in another system. You...
Yeah, we definitely met her before, so...
Sorry this is taking longer than usual.
Let's see. Yeah, so this is where we found the aluminium before. Let's head back there. Again, we'll go back to the landing area. And I think I'll set up another base here. So, that way we can get to the aluminium a lot faster. Hopefully, anyway, because... Oh god. Bounty Hunter. Ah, here we go. These guys never learn, do they? Very good. God damn it. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Can we just land and ignore these guys? Why am I not able to land? There we go. Jeez. Alright. We're pretty much running away from this fight. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like that fight's always kind of gonna be 50-50. Alright, so... yeah, we definitely have aluminium here to work with. So I'm thinking we should be able to just set up a base nearby. There is sort of an abandoned mine very, very close by, which is not ideal. I'm hoping maybe we can find another spot. Yeah, here we go. I think maybe building a base right here might do the trick. There's a few rocks in the way though. I don't know if there's an actual way to remove rocks. But anyway. So, outpost. So, let's just do the beacon first. Maybe we can do the beacon next to a rock, or is that ill-advised? Oh yeah, the rocks just disappear. That's convenient. Cool. Alright, so now we should be able to do, yeah, an aluminium extractor. So that's good. Let's do that. Now I have no idea how okay, radius overlaps. Okay. And we're here then? So we could do a couple. And do we need an actual, like, base here? I guess we need to power these things, don't we? Let's go ahead and put this down. And how do you know what type of storage you need? Solid items, I guess, might be aluminium? Maybe? Yeah, let's do a science tab. Why not? Then we can do an airlock. Oh, hang on. Did we not get that in? Adjust height. I think the rounded one might look a little bit better. I think we just need the one. Airlock. Okay, cool. So these things operational? I have no idea. Hang on a second, guys. Are these things even... These are water extractors. Why aren't we getting aluminium? How do I get rid of this? Delete. Okay. cool. Build mode. Yeah, alright. Alright, good. This says aluminium now. I don't know why we had water extractors come out though before. I definitely made a mistake. So I could just put another one here maybe. Man, the rotation in this game is really annoying. I wish you could sort of snap things a little bit better to certain angles. Alright, I assume these things are now working. How do we know if they're working or not? That's another problem. Let me try something here. So, modify mode. So, we can create output links. And we could basically say, put aluminium into storage here. We need more power though. Produces 4 power. Ah, right, okay, I see. So, there's just not enough power for the machines that we've got, so we need 10 in total. So we may as well get a few more of these solar arrays. Oh man. So I got 12 power now. So things should be working. I'm hearing some engines whirring. So I assume things are working as intended. Oh man, alright. Well, there's a crash course in mineral extraction for the base. But anyway, hopefully in the next episode when we sort of do our thing, we can sort of come back periodically to this base and hopefully find, you know, that we've got plenty of aluminium to, you know, bring to Hope Tech. I'm hoping, anyway. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign out here. It's been a while. Definitely need a break. But hope you enjoyed the episode and hope you're looking forward to the next one. As usual, stay true. Bye-bye.